Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming the I Heart Drugstore makeup tag, and I am kind of late on this, but you know, whatever. At least I have Zac Efron as my background. I'm sorry, there's like a glare from my studio lights, but yeah, he's kind of like headless when I do that, but you know, that's besides the point. We're just going to get started. What is your favorite drugstore makeup brand? So mine is probably Revlon or Maybelline. I think that their products in general are really good. I think Revlon like tops it up. I feel like everything that most of the things that they've produced have been really successful, and they're just really generally great products, and I feel like you could buy any sort of thing like face, eye, lip product from them and it would be really good. What are your favorite face, cheek, and lip products? So my favorite face product is something that I've discovered maybe within the past 2-3 months, and this is the CoverGirl Nature Luxe foundation, and I know everyone raves about this, like, and they've been raving about it for a long time, and I finally just like caved in and bought it because I'm not like a huge foundation person, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. So I did, and I'm in the color Aspen if you're wondering, and this is just like a really moisturizing foundation, so it's good for the winter time. So this is by far my favorite face product. And my favorite cheek product is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and this is kind of a dupe for another product, which I will mention later on in the video. It's just a really pretty color. It really isn't like showing up true to color and what it actually looks like on your cheeks. It's amazing on your cheeks. It gives you such a pretty glow, and for the price, it's like a steal. And then lip products, you know that I had to mention my Maybelline Baby Lips. I only brought out 3 because I didn't want to dig through everything and find all of them. So this one is Grapevine, which I've showed to you before. And then we have Pink Pop, and then this is Pink Wink. Yeah, this one smells like Hubba Bubba gum, and it's just amazing. But Baby Lips are just in general such amazing lip products. Literally, they're SPF 20. And they provide you with like a hint of color, except for obviously the clear ones. And they just moisturize your lips so much. I don't know. I can't find enough good things to say about them because they're so amazing. And I know some people have like tried certain Baby Lips and been like, it really like depends. I don't know. Some of them I feel like don't work for some people's lips because of the natural color of their lips or something, but definitely the clear ones, if you haven't found like a tinted one that you like, the clear ones are phenomenal. For my least favorite drugstore products, I have 2, and ironically, they're from my 2 favorite drugstore brands. But like I said, every drugstore brand has its hits and misses. So first one is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blushes, and I know, like, I freaked out when these came out. I was like, oh my god, Dream Bouncy Blushes, oh my god, they're bouncy. But they're like moussey. I don't know, it's weird. They can just like mold, and they're kind of like clay, but they're pretty pigmented, some of them. This one is Hot Tamale, and then I also have Pink Plum, which is not as pigmented as the Hot Tamale. As you can see, it barely shows up, but these are like fairly pigmented, but they don't blend on your cheeks. Like, that's the main problem I have with them, is their blendability. Is that a word? I don't know. They're just not that blendable. Like, I'll put it on my finger and then I'll like dab it on my cheek and then I'll like rub it out, and I feel like I still have one single spot that has more product than the rest, and you can tell. So that's my problem mainly with them. And then next are the Revlon lip butters. I was just not impressed with them, and maybe the colors that I got, I really want to try more colors. They've been out for a long time, but I don't know. I just feel like they weren't that amazing. I mean, they actually don't smell that good, but this one that I have is Cotton Candy, and I mean, it's pretty pigmented, but I feel like it sinks into the lines of my lips and makes them even drier than they are. And I have Tutti Frutti, which was just a bad decision on my part because it is ugly, and I don't know if you guys like orange colors, but I don't particularly. This one is very, very pigmented, and that's not the problem, but it's just, it makes my lips look really, really dry. Okay, for the best makeup bargain, I think it would have to be Wet n Wild products in general, but I think mainly their eyeshadows. They're so pigmented for what they cost. I think this was maybe $4 to $5, and it comes with 8 eyeshadows, and you can create like tons of different looks with this. It like has mainly like 2 different looks, but you can mix and match them, and they're really, really pigmented. Let me just swatch this one right here. They're just literally so soft and creamy, and they're pigmented, and they're blendable, and they're so cheap. And these like trios I think are about $3. And again, all of their eyeshadows are so pigmented. They also sell singles, which are like 99 cents to $1 depending on where you purchase them. Wild products in general are really good. Like their lip products, like their lipsticks and their eyeshadows and their blushes are really good. Definitely like an A+. My favorite underdog product is probably the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I don't know, I've heard some people talk about it on YouTube, but it's not, I feel like it's not like the Garnier Fructis Under Eye Roller and like the Maybelline anti-aging like little ball spongy one, like all of those that were hyped up so much. And the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, I feel like it's not talked about that much, but literally this concealer is amazing. It covers everything, and it just comes like on a doe foot applicator, and it's fairly cheap. I think it's like $5, and I mean, for how much you're getting, it's really worth it. And it comes in a ton of different shades because, again, it's from the Fit Me line, so they are made to come in a ton of shades to match everyone, and it's just like, it's blendable, it's so pigmented, and it has such good coverage, so I would definitely check this out. So an overpriced item from the drugstore is definitely Sony Kashuk makeup. Not the brushes, I think they're pretty reasonably priced, but I think the makeup is kind of outrageous. I got this eye primer from Sony Kashuk, and it was like $10. For this little tiny pot. First of all, it comes in like a huge box, and then you get this giant packaging, and you think, oh, it's gonna be pretty good size, and then no, they give you that little tiny amount, and it is like the driest of dry primers that I've ever felt, and it like doesn't make my eyeshadow stay on at all. And I mean, it's so expensive. Like, who wants to pay $10 for a little tiny primer that comes with literally nothing and it sucks? Like, nobody wants to pay that. Okay, number 7 is a drugstore dupe, like show your best drugstore dupe. So mine has definitely have to be a product that I mentioned before. It is the Milani Luminoso Baked Blush and the NARS Orgasm Blush. They don't look similar in packaging or in swatch. They look kind of similar in swatch, but once you put them on your cheeks, they look identical. So I'm just gonna swatch them for you. Okay, so here's them swatched side by side. So this is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and this is NARS Orgasm blush, and I think that they look pretty similar. In swatch they don't look as good, but once you put them on your cheeks, it's literally like you're wearing the same blush. So the last question is a product that isn't worth the hype. So again, I'm gonna mention a product that I already showed, and it is the Revlon lip butters. I mean, for me, they just didn't do what everyone was like, oh my god, Revlon lip butters are so moisturizing, they're so pigmented, they're amazing. For me, I just thought it dried out my lips, it sinked into the creases, and it just didn't look good. So I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts on them? If you have other colors that are better than these two, then definitely tell me down below. But I mean, everyone hyped them up to be so amazing and incredible, and I just thought that they weren't that great. Yeah, that was my iHeart Drugstore makeup tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have an iHeart Drugstore makeup tag, or you have any drugstore makeup you think I should check out, leave it in the comments or video response section down below, and I will be sure to read/watch them. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!